So technically, it is our anniversary today, back in Costa Rica. So John didn't get me flowers because that's what he does. Here we are. I still love him. But we're so thrilled to have you all here today. Our families, a lot of them are not in Australia. We have the pleasure and the blessing to have John's parents here today. Anna and John, thanks so much for making it your first trip outside of the US. That's right. Give me a good woohoo. Yeah. Fabulous. And we also have John's best friend, Adam, his wife, Jess, and their wonderful Sophia that is probably in the room right now watching movies, because that's what I will do. We're so excited to have everyone here. We wanted to celebrate our engagement. It took forever for John to ask me, get serious about it. Really, we know that.
11 years, yeah.
11 years.
Yeah.
Mo really just wanted to celebrate with all of you our engagement today. We do have a couple of formalities for the day, so I would like to ask my very, very best friend, Marvy, to come up here, and John's very, very best friend, Adam, to come up here as well. Say some words, embarrass us a little bit, perhaps. I don't know what they're going to say, so I just got to deal with it. So be it. Thanks, everyone, for being here today. We're going to leave the space for these two to say some things about us.
Hello, everybody. My name is Adam, and I'm very happy to be here with you all today to celebrate John and Linda's engagement. I've actually known John for more than 20 years. We think it's 23 years. Ever since our high school football coaches decided to pair us together, because while John was really good at football, he was not quite as good at getting his homework done. And I was okay at getting my homework done, but was just absolutely terrible at football. And from that kind of humble beginning, we became best friends. We were on the track team together. We played a ton of video games together, something that we actually still do, even though I think it pisses Linda off. And we also ate kind of an alarming number of Chips Ahoy cookies. A lot of time doing that. And one of the other things that our friend group really, really liked to do was to play poker. And it's kind of a really good thing that we did, because that led to John playing online poker. And then when the US prevented him from doing so, that sent him to Costa Rica, where he met Linda. It turns out I was actually there the night that they met. It was wonderful for them. I don't remember any of it. It was at an MMA fight. I was visiting. I had too much to drink. But John did tell me about the wonderful person that he met the next day. And then, as I think everyone here knows, from there, John and Linda began their travels together, bouncing around Asia to include Thailand, Singapore, before settling here in Australia. I've always felt that the true test of a relationship is a couple's ability to travel together. And John and Linda decided to do that kind of on hard mode by not just traveling to a place for a week, but by living in all of these places. And I think that's really the fact that we are here today celebrating their engagement is a testament to their relationship, as those experiences made their partnership even stronger. What those travels also mean is that I don't get to see the two of you as much as I would like, which is why we're so excited that we were able to come down and to see you here today. So we're very excited to celebrate your engagement and the next step on your journey together. Congratulations to the two of you. Cheers.
It's really nice to have you here, Adam. I'm sure that the two of this beautiful couple are super happy to have you here all the way from the US, or Hong Kong, sorry, I believe. So glad to be here, that you're here with them. So my story is about Linda. So I've known Linda since 2015 when we were working at Sofitel Melbourne together. We first met at a meeting, and it was about OHS, and I remember telling Linda something about that she shouldn't have done. And she came up to me and said, listen, this is what I was thinking. So she's always so vivacious that she is. She told me what she thought about what she about the situation. And I said to her, look, from an HR perspective, this is what I see. And because she's got such a good heart, she listened to me in the end. And since then, our relationship had flourished. And the first time I met John was during our event together at housekeeping, and I believe Linda had organized a lot of balloons to be blown up, and we've forgotten to get an automatic inflatable stuff, right? So she's asked John, you're in charge. There's about 50 balloons over there. Can you help me blow them up one by one? And John, without a word, the kind of person that he is, without hesitation, started blowing all these balloons and help us out at the end of the day. And that really is, for me, the whole mark of seeing the two of them being so strong together. If I was to characterize Linda as who she is at the end of the day, she's loud, proud, creative, always never afraid to tell you what she thinks about, how she sees the world around her. Whereas John is always the quiet one, the kind person, more gentle, but very, very, very strategic and super smart. So all the time that we've met them, we have had the pleasure to actually travel with them as well. And I still remember one time, the first holiday that we've had was in Beechworth. And my husband loves to organize the holiday for us, so we get to go to a holiday to this beautiful Airbnb place, which was a church turned into an accommodation. It was in the middle of winter. We got to the place at around 6 p.m., I think, from memory, and it was below 0 degrees. We were freezing our ass off, and we got there. The whole house was not heated, right? So we started going into the fireplace, trying to work out how to blow up the firewood to, get some heat up. And after about 20 minutes or half an hour, we saw John just walk off. And we're like, okay, no problems. And Linda's like, it's okay, he's just gonna boil some water, because that's what he used to do when he was young at home, to kind of like help the household be warm up. And we're like, okay, cool, no problems, John. But, we shared a lot of common themes with John and Linda. We all love our craft beers, and we would always go away and, have so much fun. And sometimes I have too much fun that, they'd find me sometimes sleeping in my bed, and, they'd try and look out for me where I was, because I had a shot of tequila. So don't give me a tequila tonight. But anyway, I wanted to just say, Linda and John, it's been such a privilege to really be, a part of your life. I think we're super lucky to really see the two of you flourish your love for one another. I think your strength and weaknesses really balances each other out, and I know that's the sign of why you've traveled all across the world and you're always successful through thick and thin. What the pandemic had brought up in your life together as well, and I know that you're going to be together forever. So I really wish you all the best, and thanks for having us in this engagement ceremony.
Well, hello everybody. So, welcome to the engagement party of Linda and John. Big round of applause. So now, I might have introduced you as one of Linda's good old work friends, but that's actually a lie. So, in fact, today's the first time I'm meeting Linda and John in person. So don't unfollow me on Instagram just yet, because there is a reason for this. You see, my name is Alana Tran. I'm a marriage celebrant, and yes, today Linda and John are getting married. We can't believe it either. So in addition to the cake, which I know you're all dying to try, but don't worry, that time will come. And in addition to the alcohol, which I've heard there's plenty of, Linda, love waits for nobody. And for Linda and John, now was the perfect time to do things. So today we're in for an epic celebration, a few tears from each and every one of you. And if you object to this ceremony, too bad. It's Linda and John's day, and they will do what they feel is right. So how about we do this? So, as I mentioned earlier, my name is Alana Tran. I'm an authorised celebrant, duly authorised to solemnise marriages according to law in Australia. Before you, Linda Stephanie Sabalbaro Rodriguez. Good effort. And John Dennis Bouillon are joined together in marriage in my presence and in the presence of all these witnesses around us. And to remind you of the solemn and inviting nature of the relationship in which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. So now let's get to the section of the ceremony where we hope Linda and John are well hydrated because things are about to get really emotional. Linda's already starting. Does anyone have any tissues? Want to move? Oh, let's move in. So these vows are set to outlast that good cheese or that fine wine that you only take out on special occasions. And so, John, how would you like to go first?
Linda, I have to go first. Yeah. I call upon people here present to witness that I, John Dennis Bouillon, I'll throw in the second middle name, John Dennis Gerard Bouillon, take you, Linda Stephanie Sababaro Rodriguez, to be my lawfully wedded wife. Linda, on our first getaway we took together at the JW Marriott, I knew you were the one. Maybe a little too quick. That getaway was more than an escape. It was the moment my life took off in a new direction. Whether we were lounging by the pool or ripping up on the dance floor to dance our Kuduro, I found myself more and more certain of my feelings for you. It was the start of something that I think both of us had no clue where it would lead. The day before our flight to Melbourne, when your visa was finally granted, felt like a continuation of the magical realism that began on the night that we first met. It was a reminder that in our life together, timing is about more than the dates, but about the moments when everything falls into place. So today, I vow to be your partner in every adventure that lies ahead. I promise to be the one who stands by you, whether we are getting lost in the streets of a new city or we're panicking as Teddy fiercely barks at another dog 3 times his size during our walks outside. It's in these moments, both big and small, that I find immense happiness in the life that we've built together. I vow to keep our lives filled with excitement of the unknown and intrigue of new adventures. To navigate through life's uncertainties with the same hope and joy that we felt on the morning of our first flight to Melbourne. Knowing that as long as we're together, everything will work out just as it's meant to. In you, I found my co-adventurer, my mentor that guided me towards a career path that I couldn't even dream of, and my partner. And I promise to cherish all our moments together, the shared goals, the leaps of faith that have brought us to this moment, ready to take on our greatest adventure yet. Y prometo nunca dejar la esponja en el fregadero. I know you will. Yeah.
And a moment while we decode what that means.
I know what it is.
So I threw it in there.
Yep.
I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Linda Stephanie Sobelbaro Rodriguez, take you, John Dennis Bouillon, to be my lawful wedded husband. I promise to love you every day of our lives, even if a pandemic caused by a bad virus turns the world upside down and forces us to quarantine. I promise to cherish you for eternity, even if we are putting together backyard furniture during said pandemic, because we didn't want to pay for assembly. And this resulted in my arm being bruised, mostly from chasing our dog as he stole the screws from set furniture. I promised to watch the Doctor Who special every Christmas and make it a family tradition. I promised never to tell you how much my new shoes really cost. And always to leave you something to nibble off my plate. You were my reason back then, my reason now, and my reason every day. You strengthened my weaknesses and bring my focus to my dreams. Here and now, I pledge my life to yours, that your dreams become mine. No matter where life leads me, I know that as long as you are there, that is where I am meant to be. I vow to be your rock, your safe haven, and your home, no matter where life takes us. I promise to always be your biggest fan, to celebrate your accomplishments, and to comfort you in your defeats. I will always be your partner in creating the life that we want together, to explore new places and new experiences with you. I promise to love you unconditionally and cherish you for all eternity. I give you my heart, my soul, and my life. I see these vows not as a promise, but as a privilege. I get to laugh with you, cry with you, care for you, and share with you. I get to run with you, walk with you, build with you, and live with you. I get to have you be the person I spend the rest of my life with. I get to be there for you and support you. I don't have to honor and cherish you. I get to. And it will always be my greatest adventure.
Those are beautiful. So now, in the words of Beyonce, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. So let me remind you, these rings you're about to exchange are not just endless circles of precious metal, but in a short moment, you'll be able to put the ring in sharing, which I'm hoping you'll both do a lot more of from this point on. So Linda, I'm going to ask you a very serious question right now, and I hope the answer is I do. Thank you. Linda, do you take John to be your dearly beloved husband?
I do.
No, Linda puts it on.
Oh, wait.
Linda puts it on.
Linda puts it on. I don't know this.
John, you
Wait,
just
wait,
lost
wait.
your part.
I don't know what's going on.
We didn't practice it.
No, we didn't practice. Yeah.
No, you weren't meant to, but
Here are the rings.
Yeah, okay, I'll take this back. Rewind.
cut the video. That part didn't happen here.
I'm counting on you guys.
So, and John,
We
you've
got
got both.
two.
Oh, you've
Yeah.
got both rings.
Yeah.
Perfect. So now I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So Linda, do you take John to be your dearly beloved husband?
I do.
No.
No, it's
Wait. I got this thing already.
Oh, you've got one on already.
She-
We didn't know what you were doing.
Take it off.
I got sorry.
It's stuck. It's there for MX. Yeah. We're gonna run it back next week, guys.
We're here all week. That's fine. We said I do the rings on.
I do.
Yeah, John, I do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we're good. Right? We got that. Yeah.
They look beautiful on your fingers, by the way. Now for the moment where I stand as far to the side as possible, because something very special is about to happen. It's time for a kiss. One brought to you by, oh no, don't get too excited. I got something to say. One brought to you by love, commitment, and a bit of minty freshness. So Linda and John, please seal those vows with a kiss. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Linda and John to the side with their two witnesses. And in true element of surprise, they know who they are, so they can step forward. We'll be back in a moment. What did you think?
Just sign it right now.
It's got more shape to it than mine does. I tried to give it to the
Did you put a little heart in the end? Yeah. The colors within the box. Not a one line outside.
That's pretty good. And so the other one is, oh, I got the head.
Now this is going to go down.
No, just one of the top.
One of the top, like here.
Yeah, that's correct.
Linda's signature is the best out of me.
Don't hold out much pressure on me.
It's like a nice start.
Yeah, right?
Nobody can copy that.
Really no one can
Mine just
Yeah, right there.
I didn't know that his ring was going to be on.
Hey, over there. No, that over here is fine.
Oh, wait, you need to sign this?
No, I'm trying to sign it for most energetic spot. Ready?
Oh, amazing.
Oh, there we go. Right, now we'll just complete the ceremony and drop. Married! And then
Heavier.
So, friends and family, a couple of announcements before we head to the party side of the wedding. Our amazing photographers at Double Happiness will be taking photos all night and even double the photos, possibly. Nothing is off limits here. Feel free to stay around for a drink or three. As we all know, Linda works here, so she has everyone covered. So friends and family, it gives me the greatest pleasure to announce to you officially married, no longer engaged, Linda and John.